Tiger sports team. Yeah. Hey, welcome to Tiger Sports. Yeah, we got all the sorts. Yeah, you know that we fight, ain't talking about no tours. And we talking about them hoopers that hoop in that court. And we get straight to business. I get no rest like it's tennis. Yeah, they come to the sports, we a menace. Yeah, feel like we in the pool, go swimming. Yeah. I'm on the beat, I took off. Let the game talk, don't need to look off. I run off on the interview football. Yeah, then you ain't that look off. We get green like bait, we poking that babe, no it's big South K. They talking about Wilson, you know they go crazy. And I'm feeling like Trey, I pull up for the trade. Yeah.
Would do shrimp Alfredo with drink depends, but probably a soda, Sprite, Coke, or Dr. Pepper. I love Dr. Pepper. And we're gonna go right into the recap. So last night the Lady Tigers faced Loris and won 42-23. This is for girls basketball. And Zoe Miller was the player of the year player of the game with 13 points. Logan Murray following her with 12, and then Gabby White with 8. Leanna Swinton with 6 points, and Ariana Johnson with 3 points. Come out to the sport, the Lady Tigers, this Saturday at 6 o'clock. Now we're going to go into the Coach's Corner with Coach Frank Williams. How are you doing today?
I'm doing awesome, Miss Lauren.
And you're the head coach of the Lady Tigers.
Yes.
So for the question of the day, what meal would you have for the rest of your life?
The shrimp.
Shrimp Alfredo?
Yes, I will.
I love shrimp Alfredo so much. Would you have a drink with it or just
juice? No sodas. Don't drink sodas. So, yeah, it'll be some type of juice. Sweet. It got to be something sweet.
You got a sweet tooth?
Yes, I do.
Okay. So what do you think is the main attribution to the win last night?
Defense. We had some lapses at times, but overall, I think defense was the most important thing from last night.
Even though y'all were able to win the game against Loris, your offense turned the ball over 31 times. How can y'all clean that up for the next game?
We just got to keep working at it. I'm going to blame that on just being the first game. But I know in practice today, we're going to have to get better at it if we want to continue to win and go, deep into the playoffs.
So outside of cleaning up the turnovers, how can y'all become stronger on the boards? Because the last game, y'all only had 19 rebounds.
We just got to, like I said, we just got to keep working. We're going to do a lot of film to try to, get better at what we did wrong last night before we can get prepared for the game tomorrow.
Okay. Zoe Miller finished the game with 13 points, and Logan Murray had 12. Ariana only had 3 points. What does she need to do to improve her scoring production?
Well, like I always tell Ariana, it's not so much of your points because you're the point guard. I would like for her to get more assists than points. I mean, she can score, not telling that she can't shoot the ball, but to me, a point guard distributes the ball more than just being a scorer.
Okay. With it being so early in the season, what have you liked the most about your team so far?
Being together, talking more to each other, hanging out, to try to get the feel of each other, This year is just a little different, so, everybody wants to be that leader. So, but it's just them just hanging out more, together this year.
On Friday, y'all face your regional rival, for the region, Darlington. What is your game plan going into that matchup?
You got to have a different mindset going to Darlington. So you got to stay focused, pause. You just got to stay together. When you're on the road, you have to stay together. no matter what happens, you have to stay together.
Not to look past Arlington, but on Saturday, y'all face Kennan, who are a 3-time 2A state champions. What will your players have to do in order to come out with a win?
We have to come out and hit first. I watched them play a little bit, over the summer. So they are young like us, but it's going to be who wants it more at the end.
Even though y'all no longer have Malaysia, or they no longer have Malaysia, they do have a sophomore guard, number 12, Kristen Brown, who is averaging about 14 points a game, as well as number 4, Taylor Lee Sitton, who is averaging 11.5 points a game. How are you looking to neutralize these two talented players?
I'm going to try to take them away. With Taylor Sutton, I know Taylor. She played for me during the summer a little bit. So only thing we can do is try to contain her. I mean, we're not going to pretty much necessarily say stop her the whole game, because she's a good player. I mean, even though she's an 8th grader, but she's a really good player.
And their sophomore was Kristen Brown.
I don't know too much about her, but believe you me, I'm gonna be watching film probably in the next couple of days on her.
As a coach, how do you get your team in the right mental state to face a rival, to face Darlington, and then have to turn around the next day and face a powerhouse like Kennan?
Well, this is right here be our first, of 2 back-to-backs. The only thing we can do is just go play. And this is the only way that we're going to get better, by playing the powerhouse teams.
All right. Well, thank you so much, Coach Frank. And thank you all for watching the Tiger Town podcast this week. Remember, you can follow us on all podcast platforms. Until next time, I'm Lauren, and we're out.
You're good, Lauren.